What's a Wolfpack fam? It's your boy Kid back at it again. We got a BBC kind of radio show with some of the homies from Gavin and Stacey. So I'm definitely excited to check this out. We will be checking out the finale very soon. So stay tuned. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you can see that alongside me. Thank you to CD Man for bringing this one to our attention. So we will be watching this first, and then very soon I'll be watching the finale so that you can watch and see what I think about it. And I'm very excited because the way that previous episode had left, there were so many unanswered things that you're wondering and wanting. So I'm just, you want to see kind of how things play out. So we're very glad that we have, another episode to check out. And hopefully some of you guys are going to accompany us on our journey. So without further ado, let's check out this video. And then very soon we'll be checking out that finale. Let's get it. Snacks not included. Let's freaking go.
Good morning.
It's Ruth Jones.
And James Corden.
And we are, if you are surprised that we're hosting the Radio 2 Breakfast Show, imagine how we feel right now.
How on earth has this happened, please?
I don't know. We've never hosted a radio show before, and we're here. We're doing it, and we're here for the next 3 hours. But it won't just be us.
No.
We should say the entire
cast of Gavin and Stacey are going to be joining us at various points
throughout the show, and by the end of the show we will all be packed into this studio. Alison Steadman will be here,
Larry Lamb,
Joanna Page,
Matt Horn,
Rob Brydon,
Rob Wilford,
Melanie Walters. We're all going to be here. Have you got a drum roll?
Let me have a look.
Joining us in the studio, Matthew Horn
and Joanna Page.
We've got a lot of texts. Matt and Joe, do you want to read us some texts from people that have got in touch?
Absolutely, yeah. We've got a text from Craig and Karen. We were at Gavin and Stacey Christmas quiz on Saturday night, and we came third out of 400 people.
Wow.
The prize was an omelette maker, which I'm assuming is a frying pan.
Like, how else do you make an omelette?
How do you cook an omelette, James? What's your special advice on omelette cooking? Because you do a good omelette.
I do a good omelette. Well, okay, on the spot, you do your butter in the pan, a bit of olive oil, otherwise the butter will clarify. Whisk your eggs in a glass or a bowl, put it in, and then let it set, but very slowly, back of the spoon, drag the eggs into the trick to a good omelette is when it's on the heat and off the heat. There'll be more of this on my cookery show, which is on B5 Live. No,
on MasterChef.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah. Exactly right. Rob Brydon's in the building.
Is he?
I know. Yeah. He'll be in the studio. He's just got a couple of hours makeup.
Jesus.
I think that's the thing that no one really realises about Rob today. Matt, you've actually watched his makeup tutorials. It's intense, isn't it?
It is intense, yeah, but they're time-lapsed because they do last a long time. But they are time-lapsed, which actually only adds to the intensity.
Yeah, for sure.
But he's been here since about 4 o'clock this morning.
We are joined right now with Mr. Robert Brydon.
Surprise! 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 Surprise!
We're having a barn dance.
How are you, Rob?
I'm fantastic. I feel like I've stepped into a warm bath of friends.
Oh. How are you, Rob? How are you doing? You've been travelling.
I was in New York. Man, I feel like you, James.
How are you feeling about Christmas? Are you a fan of Christmas? Do you like a quiet Christmas, a noisy one?
I like it to be balanced, as you know me with everything, Ruth.
Moderation.
Moderation and everything with peaks. With peaks, of course.
Do you think you're a bit like Bryn in that sense?
I am Bryn.
You know what I mean? You, I think I'm right in saying, because we had a screening of the special the other day, which you were away and couldn't attend. Matt was on stage. Matt watched the special Saturday night. You, as it stands, I think are the only member of the cast who hasn't seen it.
I've not seen it. I do like delayed gratification.
Okay.
I'm very
happy.
Let's
go to the travel.
I'm very happy to wait for things. I hate the rush. I like, if someone says I got a surprise for you, I don't, what is it? Let's wait, let's savor it. So I'm really looking forward to seeing it on Christmas night, but I'm also curious to know how the heck Matt has seen it, because I've not been offered the opportunity.
Matt, well, no.
I begged for it though.
Oh, did
I
you?
begged for a link to see the show because I wanted to be prepared and fully forearmed for this show.
Four-armed.
It's forewarned.
If I had 4 arms, I'd want to know about it. I'd want to be warned.
Time now for the travel, which is brought to you by Uncle Bryn and a few friends.
Oh, thank you so much. What a delight to read out the traffic news in the Christmas period. And can I first say, this is the only time I can ever remember being in the presence of Joanna Page for over 10 minutes and she's not said a word. Let's take the high road to Scotland. There's one lane blocked due to an accident. Oh, no. On the A74M southbound at J16 B7076 Johnston Bridge / nothing. So somebody here at Radio 2 has been a little bit sloppy with their work, haven't they? Because that finished, they don't close the brackets and there's nothing after the slash. Because it's in Scotland and they don't really care. South Lanarkshire, again in Scotland, the M74. Southbound, partially blocked. Oh, another accident. Oh, Scotland, take more care. The A93 Braemar, snow gates are closed. Snow gates are closed. Snow gates are closed. Michael Bublé, his new song for the season. My security pass has been revoked, but I've got back in the building. I'm here. Vernon, what's your job? Because I'm around. The A939 in both directions closed due to snow between Tomintoul, brackets, what?
Towel. Common towel.
I don't need a towel. Corgarth and A9. Let's go somewhere else. Devon. Matt Ford. Oh, he's good. He does the breakfast show down there. The A379 eastbound, partially blocked, slow traffic due to an accident. Oh, no. At the B3123 Bad Homburg Way. It's a bit judgmental. Marsh Barton roundabout. What I would say is if you are going out in your Picasso today and you have sat-nav and it gives you directions, always be polite and say, thank you. Thank you. There are more, but I can't be bothered.
Thank you, Uncle Bryn. And thank you, Jules.
You're welcome.
believe you did give all of the right traffic, the correct traffic to
Yeah,
Rob
that
there.
J16, just for anyone that is out there, that's junction 16.
Right,
Yeah, yeah.
J16.
Well, I think if there's anybody
J16.
listening, Jules, who doesn't realise that, they don't deserve traffic news.
Good on you, Uncle Bryn. Thanks for that.
Let me back. Let me back in the building. I've come down the roof. I've abseiled.
faded out.
I've abseiled. Let me in. It's my rightful home. Oh, traffic and travel.
Yes, yes.
What's
Let's
this?
have some Paul McCartney.
Wonderful
Joe.
Christmas time.
Joe, you're still here?
Scott from Kings Winford said, hi, James and Ruth. At Christmas, we're having a strict no-speaking policy during Gavin and Stacey. To help me impose this, Ruth, would you mind, in Nessa's no-nonsense way, giving me a no-talking message we can all then play out to people before the episode starts? OK. Oh, the people at King Winsford. I said that wrong, but I don't care. Keep quiet during the television programme. Don't spoil it for everyone else, all right? If you've got something to say, keep it to yourself. All right? We are joined in the studio.
Old
The
spoil.
king and queen of the world of Gavin and Stacey.
Here we are.
Larry Lamb and Alison Stephen are in the studio.
Give a little clap for ourselves as well, darling.
How are you doing, guys? Alison, are you ready? Are you ready for Christmas? Is this a day of stress for you, or you feel good?
No, it's okay. It's okay. I usually prep well in advance, and I am not hosting Christmas, so I haven't got that stress.
The perfect way.
Yeah.
Matt Horns
Perfect
walks
way.
back in after a quick toilet
You're
break.
so
How are you,
good.
Matt? Are you good?
Incredible!
A little lighter.
Larry, are you ready for Christmas?
Ready for Christmas. I'm so ready for Christmas, I've even been practising Silent Night, Holy Night in German.
Oh,
There you go.
treat.
For all Gavin and Stacey's fans in Germany,
Yeah.
I would like to sing Stille Nacht, heilige Nacht, Alles schläft, einsam wacht, nur das traute, hochheilige Paar.
Amazing.
Holde Knabe im lockigen Haar, schlaf in himmlischer Ruhe, schlaf in himmlischer Ruhe.
Phenomenal.
That's my contribution.
There's nothing worse than people talking through TV shows. Oh, look at that. And oh, yes, now what have we seen him in? And all that sort of nonsense. Just be quiet.
Yeah. What about eating a banana while presenting a radio programme? That's quite bad as well. Isn't it?
That for me, I think when we look back on the biopic of your life, this incident will be the beginning of the end.
Larry and Alison, do you have any tips for Christmas Day on how to cope with it in a calm and
Don't talk
collected
through
manner?
television while people are watching it. That's the first one.
Pam, do you remember in the first special, Pam gets her Christmas cards out.
Oh, yeah.
The first on November 1st
Yeah.
to give people 7 weeks to enjoy them. How are you with Christmas prep, Alison? How far ahead have you got all of your presents and gifts and things like that?
Well, we usually do Secret Santa now.
Nice.
Which has really helped a lot because it was getting silly.
Yeah.
You know, and you've got to buy 11, 12 presents and you're thinking, oh, what can I get him or her? And the stress of it.
And it's
actually,
all the stuff, isn't it, that you collect. You don't need more stuff.
yeah.
Larry, do you have any Christmas tips?
Yep. Leave it all to my girls and their mum, and it works a treat. Just turn up on the day. That's it.
We're gonna have a really lovely classic Tom Jones song coming up now. Rob, do you know anything about Tom Jones at all?
One or two things. I've heard he's Welsh.
Yes,
Yeah.
he is. We're going to listen to him sing with Cerys Matthews.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit of Baby It's Cold Outside.
I wasn't going to do the voice, but James Corden. You know, yeah, exactly. That's right. Yeah. I like the sound of your voice.
Charlotte in Norwich says, what a Christmas treat. About 70% of my personality is just quoting Gavin and Stacey back and forth. Love you all so much. Thank you, thank you. Aww.
This one from Abby and James, who are travelling from Devon to Wrexham. They've got a question. Have any of you had Smithy's Indian order in real life? Would you recommend?
Well, I think you need to recap it, James. Can you think of what it can you remember?
It's a lamb boona, chicken boona, prawn boona, mushroom rice, bag of chips, 9 poppadoms.
Pilau rice. Did you miss out
No,
that?
I think it's just mushroom rice, bag of chips, and 9 poppadoms.
And a
And a
sagaloo.
I'll have a sagaloo as well, please, Mick. I've never tried it. Alison,
Damn.
have you ever given it a go?
No, I haven't.
It's quite...
What would your order be in an Indian restaurant, Alison?
Do you know, I could just sit there and eat poppadoms. I love poppadoms. Absolutely.
That's quite a Pamela line.
With chutney.
Poppadoms.
You know, with chutney, I just love that.
Oh, someone just said I missed a keema naan. Jack, you're absolutely right.
Oh,
Keema naan and 9 poppadoms.
Yeah,
Keema naan
that's
and 9
true.
poppadoms.
And of course, Nessa loved a jam tani hash.
Jam down here.
Duck it is, go.
Limes.
Immense.
Is that just because it sounds so good in that accent? Is that one of the reasons you'd write that? Because
Yeah.
it sounds great for her voice.
But basically, when we were writing it, we were in Cardiff and we went for a little wander and got the menu from the curry house that was near me. And we looked for the most sort of exotic sounding dish on there, and it was a jam tani hash.
Something that we'd never heard of, but we thought Nessa would absolutely go for.
And they changed it on the menu after that to Nessa's favourite dish.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Duck
yeah.
it is. I've got a message from my dad. So this hasn't come through the official text channels. I hope
Yeah.
it's okay. He's put this. He said it's actually made me quite emotional. He said, loving the show, me and Mum getting ready to go over to see Grandma. Can you send out a shout out to all of the staff at Brentwood Care Centre and also Leanne Cole, who is the lady who takes care of Grandma. I think it's probably good to mention all of the care workers that are looking after people on Christmas Day.
Absolutely.
And to everybody there celebrating with my grandma, I hope you have a lovely day.
Oh, thank you so much. I think that
nice.
calls for a little bit of Elton John. And let's all step into Christmas.
Are you asking expecting me to step in?
I am.
But I like Paolo Nutini.
Yeah.
I can do an impression of him.
Oh, go on.
Impressions?
do
I didn't
it,
know you did.
bro.
Do you do a lot of impressions? Is it something you do?
I don't do a lot,
right.
but I do them a lot.
Go on.
Ready? Paolo Nutini, ready?
Yeah.
Oh.
Very, very good. Very good. That episode was one of my favourites, I have to say. When
on the beach.
the shipments came down to Barry Island for bank holiday, and we all went on the beach. Do you remember it, Larry?
God, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, really, when I remember the very first time we were down there, right at the very beginning, we were doing a running shot on a car, and there was kids out in the street throwing stones at us.
Yeah.
And then, within two series of it, they shut the town down, closed the beach down, have the beach, for the bank holiday. I mean, it was just extraordinary how it took over.
And Alison, I remember you were sitting on the beach with the lovely Margaret John, and you were both
Maggie.
there in your sun hats. We
were just chatting together.
Yeah.
We had the loveliest day.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
so nice. And she had that great line when Mick takes his top off.
Yes.
And she went, what was it? Oh, you're a lucky bitch, pal. Am I allowed to say bitch on radio?
Yeah.
Probably not. Sorry,
No,
sorry.
you
I
are.
apologise.
I think we've just been told you're officially not allowed
Sorry.
to
Back
say.
in the building,
Apologise.
please.
But then I got
That's
really
not
lucky
working anymore.
I got really lucky because Bryn started giving Mick a massage with a load of oil or something, didn't
I
he?
had some sun cream, Mick, and I was rubbing it into your chest because you can't be too careful. Come on, I think I've missed a bit there.
Yeah, you did. There was plenty there to miss, I tell you.
Matt and Joe are trying to open a tub of celebrations and they're worried about the noise going.
We're opening on a laugh. Like every time you guys laugh, we do practice this.
Go for it. Come on, let's get the celebrations out.
Yeah.
Rob, do you like
One of your funny voices.
what would Ronnie Corbett say if he was here?
What a treat to be here at the BBC.
There we go. We're open.
Part of the. I wonder what Paolo Nutini would think of this.
What would Alan Bennett say?
He'd say Christmas has come again, and it's come quicker for some than for others. Oh, I'll be on the telly again.
He's good at that, man.
I've had a lovely time, I have.
Yeah, really great.
I say that. I'm a bag of nerves. No, it's been great, isn't it?
It's wonderful. It's also worth saying, and it's probably we've all said a lot of goodbyes over the last few months or whatever while we were shooting the show. But as it stands right now, this moment right now is actually the last time we'll all be together in a room before Gavin and Stacey's done and finished forever.
Forever and ever.
This is really the last time we'll all be together.
I know. Do you think we will ever see each other again?
I hope so.
He said no.
But when we do, it'll all be in the past
Yeah.
and behind us. It'll be a thing we did. And now it's a thing that's about to be on and happen.
I know. I know. It's been
I'll just get my
lovely.
violin. Hang on.
Larry, do you have any favourite moments over the past 17 years?
Yeah, just sitting here now while you were reading all the traffic and watching Melanie in her dressing room because the camera's still on, changing. So we're going to get a bit serious in a minute, and I'm trying to wave a technician to stop it. And sure enough, up she jumps and pulls her drawers up. Absolutely unforgettable.
It's really nice that people have picked up on little phrases and things that have come about over the years with all the different programmes. Richard in Newcastle says that just like Gavin and Stacey, my partner and I just do lots of little presents, and on the labels now I write, "This is not your main little one," just to avoid any confusion. Alison, have you got any special memories of the last 17 years?
Oh, I've just loved every minute of it. That's the main thing. I honestly, there's never been an episode where I haven't had the best time.
Yeah.
And I'm extremely sad.
It is sad to say goodbye, but I think we've all formed these really big friendships, and we will always stay in touch, and we will always love each other, won't we, James? Even you and me.
We will. We absolutely will. Joe, how are you feeling? I think arguably the most emotional member of the cast.
I have been the most emotional from day 2. And I was wondering throughout all of it if any time was going to come when I stopped crying and got myself together, and I'm not crying today.
Well, it's a joyous time. We want to thank Radio 2 for
Yes.
allowing us to take over the breakfast show. What an absolute privilege. Thank you for listening. Thanks for all your texts. Thanks for everything you've sent us. We'll see you on BBC One at 9 o'clock on Christmas Day for the last ever episode of Gavin and Stacey. Happy Christmas, everybody.
Happy Christmas, everyone.
That was beautiful. We got to talk about it. Don't go anywhere. And yes, I'm going to be seeing that finale episode. And just like they said, zip it. Don't say anything when we have this reaction up. Gonna watch it. Don't spoil it, please. And yeah, thank you. So let's talk about it. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, number one, thank you for hanging out with me. Massively appreciate it. Again, shout out to CD Man for telling me to check this one out. Yes, we are going to be watching the finale, and I got to reiterate, zip it, please. Don't spoil it for myself. I wish I could have seen it on the same day, that it goes up, but, we have to watch it when we're able to watch it. So I got to say, one of the coolest things hearing here is you already know that shows can have an impact on one's life. So seeing them and hearing them, reading some of the, the viewer text messages was really nice to see, because shows do really make an impact. Comedies, especially, you're sitting down, you're watching on the TV, or at least back in the day when shows go live. And, we still have that effect now. You got Netflix and all that stuff. But there was something magical about, when you're waiting for your show to come on, and you're like, you're glued to it. You got your snacks, ladies and gentlemen, because snacks is not included, damn it. You got to bring your own. When you have your snacks, you got your drink on the side, and you finally get to kick back, relax, and watch a good show. So there's something magical about it. And at the same time, there's one thing that, man, you really see the beautiful relationship that all these guys got with one another, their friendships. It's nice to see, a show that can be out for, over a course of a lot of years. And, you can see how fond it was. They were all visually just glowing with excitement. So I agree. That pretty much every moment was special. There's a lot of great scenes. I really enjoyed that. The beach scene was so funny as hell. And when we watched what we thought was that final, a while back, there was so much things unanswered, so many things that we want answered. So what I hoped is to see things that I wanted, to happen. What the hell is going to happen? I have to stay tuned to, to find out, ladies and gentlemen. Don't say shit, ladies and gentlemen. I need to see for myself. If you've seen it already, I'm so happy for you all, but now I got to see it, ladies and gentlemen. So very soon, the next day or two, we will have a reaction checking out the finale, and definitely excited to see it. They really have some great characters, and I'm surprised, Stacey wasn't crying, man, because she is a crybaby. She's always gets emotional, which is beautiful to see in many moments. When something could be, just it gets you in the feels. And the show, I think, did a great job of having a balance of laughs, get you in the feels, a lot of memorable moments, there's memorable lines. Seeing Smithy's order, my man's could eat, ladies and gentlemen. I'm quite shocked that he didn't really do that type of order in real life. That would be funny as hell, man. But we got a little insight, with the curry thing and how they were with the Indian restaurant takeaway menu shit, and how she kind of produced, what one she would end up choosing, something crazy and shit. That definitely sounds like something that she would do. And yeah, just seeing them all on the screen for a second just reminded me of how well how much I really enjoyed the show. The show was great. So I'm definitely, I'm cheesing already, because I'm just hoping for some fireworks, some magical moments here. So I think this was just a small dose here. Like, it just reminded me, hey, this is a dope show, great characters, great story, plenty of laughs, credible moments, but I really love Bryn's character, man. It's such a funny character. I love seeing him change up the stuff. He was doing the Ronnie C one there. Incredible, man. they just feel. I just always feel like they got so much stories to say. You know, and these guys have done. These ladies and gents have done multiple roles, not just in Gavin and Stacey. So just imagine all the experiences, the fun. You know, maybe some crazy ass moments too, were not so fun. But you never really hear too many people say, "Oh, it was a shit thing." You see a lot of people, they really enjoy working with their cast members and stuff. But man, I feel like they got some juicy shit to say. But anyways, thanks again for the suggestion. We will be watching that finale, so stay tuned for that. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, you know, for hanging out with me on my journey. The people who have suggested Gavin and Stacey in the past, I don't remember off the top of my head right now, but just in general, thank you for hanging out with me. Look forward to seeing that episode, so I'm going to be checking that out very soon. Thank you all. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Free to do. Helps out the channel tremendously. We'll see you soon for that finale. Peace.